My name's Brent Chumley, and I'm a fantasy science fiction artist in the role-playing game, collectible card game, novel covers, magazine covers, that entire genre. I've been living here in the Hillsboro, Taylor Springs area my entire life. These are a few pieces of my fantasy and science fiction artwork. As you can see, I have traditional art training in painting, drawing, watercolors, acrylics, oils, and whatnot. But I started to teach myself and learn digital painting back in 2000. These pieces are all hand-drawn on paper, then scanned in, brought into Photoshop, and then painted with a Wacom digital tablet that allows me to make paintbrush strokes and mix colors the same way that you do with traditional paints. My work is shown all over the world in various books, magazines, role-playing games, collectible card games, you name it, graphic designs, t-shirts. You can go to www.brentchumley.com to see some of my work, or The Art of Brent Chumley on Facebook. I've been doing professional illustration since I was about 14 years old. I started working in the science fiction and fantasy arena in 2001 on the September 11th attacks day, unfortunately, which is kind of weird. But that's when my career started in this field, and I've been doing it ever since. And some of the companies that I've done work for that you might have heard of, Dungeons and Dragons, Shadowrun, Doomtown, all sorts of card role-playing games out there for sale everywhere in national chain bookstores such as Books A Million, Barnes & Noble, all of your game shops all over the country, and online, of course, at the various companies' websites, as well as my own. I am going to be hosting the Science Fiction and Fantasy Show here at the Heartland Gallery on June 18th, which is a Saturday. Now, jurying for this process will be done on June 2nd, so make sure that you get your fantasy and science fiction artwork up here to be displayed and juried and looked at in time so that we can get it up for the show. We are doing the Fantasy Sci-Fi Show with the hopes that we draw in a lot of the local community here in Hillsboro and Litchfield and the surrounding area that may not be aware of fantasy or sci-fi or comic art from local talents of people right here in this very area. You don't have to go to St. Louis or Chicago or LA or New York to see some of the best fantasy art, sci-fi art right here in the Midwest. Please come on over, Heartland Gallery, Hillsboro, Illinois, right downtown, new, it's gorgeous, it's going to be a wonderful show, you're going to love it.